In this video, we are going to take this dilapidating cinder block wall around my back porch and make it fresh and brand new all in one day. Let's make something cool. So for this project, we are going to be using the Set Mortar mix. Not only because it will bond vertically without a bonding primer, this stuff is going to be rock solid in 1 hour. And after that, we can go ahead and stain, paint, build on top of it, around it, whatever we want to do after 1 hour. Now, of course, after doing a job like this, you are not going to want to do anything for at least a couple days, but it's up to you. Another cool thing is we are not going to have to do a scratch coat like you would typically have to do with a regular vertical product or a mortar. Now, of course, with anything else, prep is key, so we want to make sure that this is clean, free of loose debris, free of paint, free of oils and greases, anything that will inhibit the bond to the substrate. And of course, I'm going to chisel away any boogers that are going to prevent me from getting a nice finish. Now, of course, as you can see, this back porch is in an awful state of decay, and the right thing to do would be to just tear this whole thing out and redo a whole porch or whatever, but unfortunately I do not have the funds to be able to do something like this, and I cannot pull something like that off myself. So that's where a product like this can really, really shine. Now, since this substrate is so awful, will I have to come back and repair my repair down the line? Maybe. Will it last a long time? Maybe, maybe not. But regardless, this is going to buy me more time until I can either afford to replace this whole thing, or maybe this will buy me a lot more time than I think. Regardless, it is good to have choices during hard times. Alright, now last prep we need to do is need to wet down the surface. We need to make sure it's got moisture in it. We don't want the substrate sucking all the moisture out of the mortar. Now usually I would put some material on the trowel and trowel up, but since this is such a small space, we're just gonna throw it on there. And we need to be quick. Get this material out of the bucket. And I am only working like a half a bag at a time because I know that that's what I can handle. Work in small sections because they don't call this stuff Set for nothing. Now, I think we're stiff enough where we can start troweling it. Start evening it out. Going for like 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch thickness here. My number one tip is to never lay your trowel flat and then pull off. You're gonna create a suction, it's gonna pull all that material right off. Make sure you're at a nice shallow angle, and you're gonna get a nice smooth surface that way. But right now, we're not worried about smooth, we're worried about nice and flat. Because we're gonna take a sponge to this and create a texture anyway. And the nice thing, since we're gonna do like a stucco type texture, we don't have to fuss around too much. I think that is as good as it's gonna get, and as good as we need it to be. think it's set up enough to where we can go ahead and take a damp sponge and just lightly expose that aggregate. Giving ourselves a real nice stucco, professional looking stucco texture. All right, that looks good. Let's move around the corner and do the same exact thing. All right, now that is one whole bag. So it's about maybe five linear feet. Your mileage may vary because of, again, how thick you're putting it on. I'm a lot on this side. I'm a lot thicker in this first 6 inches right here because everything is so uneven. But just to kind of give you a rough idea of how far one bag will go, applying it vertically. Now I've said it a million times before and I'm gonna say it again. With all concrete, hotter temperatures equals a faster set time. With colder temperatures equals a much slower set time. With the rapid set, times this by 10. So some helpful hints: make sure that you are using very cold water. Make sure that you are keeping yourself out of the sun. So if you're working in the sun, put up one of those pop-up tents to get you out of the sun. And the biggest tip that I can give you is make sure to use the rapid set control. This is a retarder that is going to buy you 15 more minutes per baggie, and you can do 4 of these guys to 1 bag of product. But just to give you an example, if you're working in like 50 degrees or so, you're gonna be just fine without this stuff. But if you're working in temperatures of like 70 degrees or above, you need this stuff. Well, that's pretty much it. Now the only thing left to do here is we want to water cure for 1 hour. This stuff's gonna get pretty hot, pretty solid, really quick. So we want to keep this saturated, and this will prevent any kind of surface cracks. After that, you can go ahead and paint it, stain it, build around it, build on it, whatever you want to do, and you're all done. And since I used the Rapid Set Mortar Mix, I was able to get to the next step of my project much faster, which enabled me to finish this project quicker. Now, did I procrastinate for about 2 months before I got around to actually painting this? Maybe. But I think that the key to procrastination is to, well, we'll figure that out later. Speaking of which, I still gotta do the other side.